Hi Sarah, do you have a few minutes for that chat we scheduled?
Of course, Alex.
Thanks for making time. I wanted to talk about my compensation. I've been reflecting on my contributions over the past year, and I'd like to discuss the possibility of a salary adjustment.
I appreciate you bringing this up directly. I know these conversations can feel tough. Tell me more about what's on your mind.
Absolutely. Over the last 12 months, I've taken on significant new responsibilities beyond my original role. For example, I led the migration to the new CRM system, which reduced data entry time by 30% for the whole team. I'd been mentoring 2 new hires, helping them get up to speed faster than our usual onboarding timeline. And just last quarter, I stepped in to manage the Client A account when Priya was on leave, securing their renewal with a 15% upsell. I've consistently received positive feedback in my reviews, and I'm deeply committed to this team's success.
You're right, those are substantial contributions, Alex. The CRM project especially was a big win. What kind of adjustment were you thinking about?
Based on my research of industry standards for my role and experience level in our region, and considering the added scope of my work, I was hoping for a 10% increase. I believe this aligns my compensation with both market rates and the value I'm delivering.
Hear you. 10% is a meaningful request. Let me be transparent, budgets are tight this quarter, and approvals for increases over 5% require VP sign-off. That said, your performance has been exceptional. What I can do right now is 1. Commit to advocating strongly for you with leadership, using the specific wins you just shared. 2. Explore a counterproposal, perhaps a 7% increase now, with a formal review in 4 months to revisit the remaining 3% based on hitting Q3 goals. 3. Discuss non-salary benefits if that's helpful, like an extra week of PTO or a professional development stipend.
I appreciate the honesty about the budget constraints, Sarah. The 7% now with a clear path to 10% in 4 months sounds like a fair compromise if we can document the specific Q3 goals and the review timeline in writing. The PTO is tempting, but salary is my priority right now.
That's completely understandable. Let's draft those Q3 goals together before you leave today. Things like lead Y project to completion by August 30th or achieve Z% efficiency gain in process A. I'll get the paperwork started for the 7% effective next pay cycle, and we'll schedule the follow-up for November 1st. Does that work?
Yes, that gives me clarity and shows you're invested in my growth. Thank you for listening and working with me on this.
Thank you for coming prepared with data and solutions, Alex. It makes these conversations productive. I'll send the goal document by end of day. Keep up the great work.